Hey, what's happening, YouTube? I am Brian, the Darkness. I'm making my debut on for Team Forbidden. Many of you guys might know me from my other channel. I am the Mac of the Gamer Realm, but today I am Brian the Darkness. So, with my deck profile for you guys today, I have Blackwings. So, starting things off with the list, you guys. By the way, Blackwings are my favorite kind of deck. We, of course, are going to start off with one Dark Arm Dragon. Dark Arm Dragon, you have 3 into the grave. You can utilize its effect, banish, and pop cards out on towards the field. Cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. Unfortunately, the original text allowed you to do that. Then we have 3 Smoom. Smoom will allow you to utilize for your Black Whirlwind. You can also normal summon it without tributing, but you'll take out damage if you utilize the Black Whirlwind's effect. Then we have 2 Austere of the Southwind. This Austere of the Southwind allow you to go ahead and utilize for feather counters. Unfortunately, we're not running Black Dragon in this deck, but that's okay. You still use it to synchro summon. Speaking of summoning, we have 3 Boar with a Spear, allow it to special summon itself and also do piercing damage. 3 Chris, Crack of the Dawn. If you go ahead and have an additional Blackwing out onto the field, you can special summon this. 1 Zephyros the Elite, bounce back at continuous, and that way you can go ahead and take 4 damage and you can special summon again. For our hand traps, we have 3 Ash Blossom. You know what that does. 1 Breeze of the Zephyr gets added to the hand. You can special summon it right away, but it has to be required for a Blackwing Synchro. Although you can actually abuse its effect by getting it negated, and you can utilize it for any other kind of Synchro. 3 Gale the Whirlwind. Because you can have Gale, you can quite possibly have it at 2, and that's fine, but I would like to have it at 3. Cut the stats, you can special summon itself, fast for synchroing. 1 Steam of the Cloak. Steam of the Cloak will allow you to shoot out for a token, and you can go ahead and bring it back from the graveyard. 2 Harmon in the Dust, you can utilize its level effect. You can special summon it if you control another Blackwing. You can bump this thing up based on how much the stars you have into your extra deck. 1 Orochi the Squall can change out for battle position, and it can also special summon itself. That's it for the monsters. Should be running 25 in there. Now on for our spells, we're going to be running 3 Allure Darkness, because it is a dark deck. Utilize it to banish and draw 2 cards. Then we have 1 Monster Reborn for Revival, 1 Raigeki for a Field Wipe. We are running Arcana we were running Rank Up Magic Soul Shave Force. You could utilize for the Cyber Dragon Infinity with the Raid Raptors. 3 Black Whirlwind. You need to have 3. If you don't have 3, you're not running Blackwings, period. 3 Call by the Grave, or as we would call it, Begone Demon Child. That's it for the spells. On towards the traps, we have 3 Solemn Judgment, because we can have 3. And I won 1 Solemn Warning. I know this came back at 3, but unfortunately I'm just going to have the 1, but I might alternate it out. On towards the extra deck, we are going to be running 2 Full Armored Armor Master. Unlike its counterpart, cannot be destroyed by battle. This one cannot be targeted by card effects. There. 1 Chidori. The gain up 300 attack for every Blackwing that's in the graveyard. And at the same time, you can also use it for a tuner material. 1 Black Rose Dragon. This one's my favorite one because it's gold rare, or actually, I'm sorry, it is ultra rare edition. It's the first one printed. And we have 1 Obsidian Hawk Joe that we can go ahead and revival out for our level 7s. 1 Athung for burn damage as well. Hit 1 monster out onto the field and an additional normal summon. TG Hyper Librarian, so that we can go ahead and utilize for power draw. Onto our Exceeds, we have Cyber Dragon Infinity, so that way we can go ahead and take control out onto the field. 1 Abyss Dweller, so we can utilize for graveyard spam. 1 Raid Raptor, so we can utilize for hand game. Use 1 Nightmare Phoenix. We use a Nightmare Phoenix, we can get draw power and get control onto the field. 1 Topologic Zerobars. And then we have 2 Wee Witch Apprentice, so that we can beef up our dark types. And of course, the Steamy token for Steam of the Cloak. On towards our side deck, we are going to be running 3 Artifact Lancia, the 1 Artifact Scythe. You go ahead and lock down on your opponent for their extra deck, so they can have special summon from it. 1 Gladius, who can go ahead and special summon itself. 1 Panaki, that way you can go ahead and get another Blackwing to the hand at the end phase. You can go ahead and keep on going with your synchro summoning. 1 Blizzard. I moved this one out from the main board to go into the sideboard because I'm still kind of getting used to this kind of deck. But we're going to go ahead and put in one in the sideboard. Might need to put in the second one in. 1 Rikiri. This one will allow you, if you have other Blackwings out on the field, you can go ahead and do massive popping. Another Hawk Joe, just because we want to go ahead and double it up. 1 Topologic Bomber Dragon, so we can do a field wipe. This just came back, Pot of Avarice, so we can go ahead and replenish out our deck. 3 Dimensional Barrier. Does not target links, but it will target everything else. Give for field control. And 1 Eradicator Epidemic Virus. It was originally scheduled for Sky Strikers, but unfortunately,
Thank the Lord.
Alrighty guys, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Feel free to go ahead and give any feedback you guys want to down below. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the Team Forbidden channel. And as well, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can check out more deck profiles to come. And then I'll see you guys the next time for my next deck profile. I'm Brian, the Darkness. I'll see you next time.